Well, the president has asked politicians to desist from, well, hiding under immunity to make utterances with the potential of tearing the country apart. President Goodluck Jonathan was speaking at his residence when Bayelsa State Governor Seriake Dixon led traditional rulers from the state to pay him homage on his 57th birthday. He described those who make statements that threaten the peace of the country as risking treasonable felony.
It is the president's 57th birthday, and his people, made up of mainly traditional rulers led by the state governor, have come to identify with him on this special day. Occasion afforded the president opportunity to address politicians who are making utterances that threaten the peace of the country.
That we have challenges should not really make us feel that the country is coming to an end. We'll surely overcome the challenges, and that this country must move. This country must unite. If there are people making statements threatening the survival of this country, especially some people who probably have constitutional immunity and abusing that privilege, that's why most Nigerians feel that the immunity clause should be removed, because some people don't merit it, because people abuse it. So some people are making remarks that are more or less treasonable. Don't be worried. Nobody can upturn this country. It will never happen. This country must continue, and we will not give up to blackmail.
The Bayelsa State Governor did not just lead his countrymen to the villa for the sake of it. He also brought the president's situation report back home. According to him, contrary to the impression in some quarters, Bayelsa State remains at peace with themselves and other parts of the country.
We thought this is an opportunity to solidarize with him and let him know that we, his people, are there for him. And also, I gave a report that Bayelsa is on course, Bayelsa is moving, Bayelsa is on track, Bayelsa is united, Bayelsa is stable, Bayelsa is at peace with itself and at peace with the rest of our country, and we are grateful to Nigerians, and we are at peace with the rest of the world.
The president said the visit by his people has boosted his confidence that his immediate constituency is behind him and that he will not disappoint them. Chukuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.
Well, also today, the president swore in the new Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Mahmoud Mohammed. Speaking at the event, President Jonathan urged the new CJN to steer the judiciary on the path of uprightness, especially in the face of the coming elections. The president assured all Nigerians of his administration's support to uphold the independence of the judiciary. In his remarks, Justice Mahmoud Mohammed promised to build on the foundation built by his predecessors, especially in the area of discipline among judicial officers. While the coroner presiding over the ongoing inquest into the September 12th collapse of a guest house owned by the Synagogue Church of All Nations has threatened to order the arrest of Prophet Temitope Joshua if he does not show up in court by tomorrow. During today's proceedings, Magistrate Oyetade Komolafe heard the testimony of the police and the position of the investigation into the collapse. Although the judge says she is not satisfied with the investigation carried out by the police, she instructed the force to conduct more investigation because it would be invited again very soon. Well, the Nigerian military, with the assistance of the civilian JTF, local hunters and vigilante groups, have recaptured Gombe, Hong and Pela towns in Adamawa State, which had been under the control of the insurgents. In an update on its Twitter account, the Defense Headquarters adds that more weapons and equipment are also being recovered, while mopping up exercise is ongoing in the areas. The statement adds that some of the insurgents were killed in confrontations, while many had been arrested. Security sources disclosed that for 4 days, the military has been making concerted efforts to recapture the 3 towns under the control of the Boko Haram sect.
First Bank, Welcome to Business News. Government at all levels should encourage the development of entrepreneurship in order to record sustained growth in the economy. This was the crux of the discussions at the National Summit on Entrepreneurship and Innovation, which took place in Lagos. Various speakers at the event advised young people to take up the challenge to be employers of labor. Now, the China Railway Construction Corporation has signed a deal worth nearly $12 billion with Nigeria to build a railway along the West African nation's coast. Now, the announcement comes shortly after Mexico abruptly scrapped a $3.75 billion high-speed rail contract with a consortium led by the Chinese firm over transparency concerns. China is pushing to win railway construction projects around the world as part of plans to export its high-speed technology and lift its manufacturing sector up the value chain. The coastal railway will stretch for 1,402 kilometers with a link in Lagos in the west with Calabar in the east. A massive sell-downs in blue chips, including Nestle and Dangote Cement, led key indicators at the Nigeria equities market. Further south, pushing the all-share index down 2.1% to 33,428.76. Let's now join Bisi Adebayo for a summary of the day's closing figures.
Hello and welcome to the stock market reports. Bearish trading was sustained at the Nigeria equities market as the benchmark index plunged further south following massive sell-downs in blue chips, including Nestle and Dangote Cement. The all-share index declined by 2.10% to end Thursday's session at 33,428.76, while market capitalization also declined to 11.07 trillion naira. Market breadth remained poor as 42 laggards dropped 10 gainers. With a 45 naira 22 copper drop in its share price, Nestle led the losers chart and is followed by Total and Mobil. On the other hand, Stanbic IBTC, Access Bank and Dangote Sugar were the day's top three gainers. On the volume chart, FBN Holdings led with 63.45 million units. When the closing bell rang, volume was at 312.45 million units, valued at 4.12 billion naira, and exchanged in 4,421 deals. And that ends the stock market reports. I am Bisi Adebayo.
And that's it on Business News. Sulaiman will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Bank.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Habu Gumel fends off competition from Sani Danusa to return as president of